3B Outdoors brought to you by our premier sponsor, Spot Hog, maker of the world's toughest archery products. Welcome back to another week here at 3B Outdoors. Man, have we got a great show for you this week. We're going to the great state of Ohio where we're going to do a little archery hunting with Clayton McDavid. He's hunting on some public hunting ground, and man, he takes an absolute giant. Got little brother Fess behind the camera. They grunt and rattle this buck in over 200 yards. Then we're going to Southwest Virginia where Clayton does a little doe patrol on another archery hunt. And then I get to do something that I very seldom ever get to do, and that's gun hunt. Not just any gun, it's a Big Dawg Muzzleloader, and I get a little doe hunting patrol myself, a little back strap. It's an awesome show, and I know you're going to enjoy it. I'm Freddie Neeley, and welcome to 3B Outdoors.
Guys, it's mid-November. We're in Ohio. We've got the archery equipment out, and we've been waiting all year for this, and we're ready to go. Get up there some years, the acorns are good. We're having no trouble finding bucks, and sometimes you can't buy one. I don't know what it is, but this time we've been up there almost a week, and we've got a stretch down through there, a section about a mile long, and there's acorns everywhere. The ground is covered with it, and all of our other stands outside that perimeter. You can't find an acorn nowhere. So guess where all the bucks and does are conjugated up at? This is one year we've got them. My cameraman Fess is with me. We keep talking about these big bucks. We're seeing bucks every day. Some of them ain't shooters, but we've got a handle on this. It's one more thrill to see the bucks in there. We see bucks fighting. We've got monster bucks. I mean, to the boys from Southwest Virginia, we really see some big bucks in there fighting and chasing does. And I mean, every day it's just, you can't wait to get up and get in that tree stand. And when we get to amuse ourselves, my brother Fess on the camera up there, when we're not arguing about something, we find things to do. I want you to watch this. And he talked me into doing this. I would not do this on my own. It's the 4th or 5th day, and lo and behold, looking across the ridge, and a doe goes chasing across the hill, and she kind of stops and looks back, and it's about 5 o'clock in the evening, and I turn around and I say, Fess, we've got a doe running. He gets the camera rolling, and I said, a deer, it's 200 yards away through woods. I couldn't tell if it had horns or not. And he gets it in the camera, and I said, has it got horns? He said, it's got big horns. So I grabbed the grunt call and give him a grunt or two. Burr, burr. He finally gets his attention, and he turns and looks at us, and then he starts circling. Every time he'd stop, I'd grunt to him. And it looks grainy here. It's, we had to go up to digital zoom to it was so far out there we couldn't even tell what it was. Fess is trying to stay on him with the camera, but he's a long ways out there through a lot of timber. I just want you to look at this, and there ain't much more I can say about him when he hears what's going on, because he's either going to fight, he's not going to watch, he's going to come to fight. So I want you to look at this. And I'm telling you guys, when I see that buck coming in there, I'm thinking, I know my cameraman's gonna blow this. We have more confrontations in a tree stand than they do in these big fighting brawls and stuff they have on TV. But anyway, I'm just praying that he's getting this footage because we just don't see these kind of bucks coming in. Can you really? Is that a hog? Is that a hog? Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Did I drill that? You drilled. Oh, Lord. Oh, man, I'm about to have me a spell. Oh. Hey, I'm telling you what, folks, we just smoked a monster. I'm telling you what, it's about day 11 for me here in Ohio, and I've put my time in and I was due, but I'm telling you, there's a hog just come in. Mathews, spot hog, I'm telling you, a ripcord breast. We just smoked a monster here in Ohio. Doggone, we got to get down and check this out. Done a little grunting. I seen him come out of that holler with the doe. So we grabbed the grunt call and hollered at him, and he looked like he had him on a string. He just reeled him in. I'm telling you what, I'm having me a spell right now. Lord, number one, thank you. Whew. We got to get down and check out this bad boy and get my hands around them horns. He's a hog, I'm telling you, he's a hog. We've seen a lot of bucks. Finally got an opportunity today. This one was chasing a doe. We got the grunt call out, and he done missed us. We got the grunt call out, grunted 2 or 3 times, and looked like he had him on a string. He just come rolling in there looking for a fight. And me and my cameraman, Professor McDavid, we was up in the tree there and didn't have to range that one, about 15 yards to let her fly. Put a rage in the cage. I'm telling you, nice old high buck. We can't let these pass. We let a lot of bucks pass this week, but we can't let these go. He's a dandy. Well, let's get a tag on him and get him out of here. We'll call this a done deal.
Hey folks, don't go anywhere. Don't go get a glass of tea, you're gonna miss it. Don't go get a sandwich, you might miss a shank. Don't go get anything or you're gonna miss something hitting the ground. This portion of 3B Outdoors brought to you by Paul Clark State Farm Insurance. Get to a better state. Cornerstone Concrete Technologies. Your concrete is our canvas. Lowrance HDS Gen 2, the fastest HDS ever. Kistler Rods, field tested and used by the pros. Nelson Outfitters, outfitting in Wyoming or Montana for trophy muleys, whitetails, elk, antelope, black bear, and mountain lion. Mathews, catch us if you can. Hey, I'm Freddie Neeley from 3B Outdoors. For the last 7 years, I've shot a spot hog sight. It's the most durable, dependable, rugged sight that I've ever come in contact with. After several states and several critters later, I'm still greedy. So if you want to get greedy, go give Josh Johnson from Spot Hog a call. Tell him 3B Outdoor Boys sent you. Or better yet, go to spothog.com and order all their products.
So you've worked hard. You've got that property that you've always dreamed of, and you've built that home that you've always dreamed of. There's just a little touch missing. You need a fence, something to accent the property and secure your livestock. You don't want just any fence, you want the best fence available. Call Brown's Custom Fencing, 235-7400 or 1-800-249-6274. That's Brown's Custom Fencing.
Traveling down the road in search of bucks, bass, and beards gives me plenty of time to reflect on the important things of life.
Hello, I'm John Walls with Retirement Solutions in Knoxville. If you want peace of mind, safety of principal, growth potential, security, and lifetime guarantees, give us a call. Our reward is helping people secure their financial future and live their dreams with a passion for service second to none.
Visit our website or give us a call at 865-247-OK. That's 247-6529.
Welcome to 3B Outdoors in the home state of Tennessee. Shoot 'em, boys. Shoot 'em in Tennessee.
Okay, guys, we're in Southwest Virginia this morning. It's opening day of bow season. My cameraman Dustin Light's with me. Every time Dustin's with me, we seem to make something happen. Today's not going to be any different. We get up there this morning, the sun is just beautiful, and the temperature is fairly cool, and we knew that deer would be on their feet and moving.
October 6th, opening day of bow season, Virginia. We done saw one little fella, he got here, we had to push him away from the tree to get up in it. But there's a lot of acorns falling. And there's always some good bucks in here, but today we're gonna do doe management or anything we can get a shot. We got varmints everywhere, squirrels, crows. You guys stay with us, we'll see what happens. It's 3B Outdoors.
Don't have a lot of big bucks in Southwest Virginia, but we got plenty of does. So that's what we're doing today, is taking some does out of the herd. It's quality management. It's a lot of good fun to shoot at them. And then the meat is outstanding. We use it in our wild game feed dinner at church, which has grown to feed about 500 people. And it takes a lot of it to do that. So every opportunity we get, we put them in the freezer and be ready for that wild game feed in August.
Big Dawg, Big Dawg. get as excited now. I haven't slept for 2 weeks. Just like a kid when I was growing up, it's the same way. I couldn't sleep all the time knowing season was coming in.
We just drilled a big old doe. It's starting to rain here some, so we're just gonna go ahead and pack up and get out of here. Big doe down, we seen her fall right here. We're going up here and retrieve this egg. That's what I'm talking about right there. Big luminant shining, a big opened up rage in the cage. Good grief, I drilled that. Let's go out here and get our tenderloins and get this deer before it starts pouring down the rain. It's giving rain all day, so it's a good time to shoot early and get out of here. Well, we got some game management here. It's time to get her out of here, get us a tag on her, go to the house. It's gonna get warm today, so we need to get her skinned out. And hey, this right here is a way to get it started out. Do some doe management on your place. I hope you all really enjoyed the show, because this is one more reason why I shoot a Mathews.
3B Outdoors, sponsored in part by Canaan, ultimate UV protection and unmatched clarity. Tenzing, outdoor gear, legends live over the next ridge. Luminant, lighted arrow knob. Rage, slip cam broadhead. Watson Airlock. Field Logic, Glendale full rut. Plano, tackle systems. Mycroft Media and Express Signs, national large format printing projects and fast local needs. Big Dawg Muzzleloader by Performance Gunworks. We've hunted all year and haven't seen anything. Maybe we just need to relocate.
Hey, I just contacted Mark Slagle and his agents down at Twin Lakes Realty and Auction there in Dandridge. Man, they was honest, shot me straight, and their customer service was wonderful.
That's just a short drive to Pigeon Forge.
If you'd like to relocate to the Dandridge area, contact Twin Lakes Realty and Auction at markwslagle.com.
Or you could just give him a call at 865-397-3540.
We're asking people, why do you like Waffle House? You know what I really like best about a Waffle House? I can stop by here anytime, day or night, that I've been fishing and get good breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
It doesn't matter what time I leave in the morning or what time I get done in the evening. I can come to a Waffle House.
You know what I really like about it? When I end up in the doghouse, I can always come to Waffle House and get something to eat.
Hunting is a tradition that has been in our family for decades. We started this business several years ago with one goal: to get people into the sport that we are so passionate about. Conkey's has everything you need before you hit the woods. Look into our Garmin Astro tracking collars, along with dozens of accessories and custom-built antennas to give you the edge while dog hunting. Check out our custom dog boxes, each uniquely designed to fit your needs. Don't be left in the dark. The Boss Slide is another great product, which can be found on our website. So check us out online at conkeysoutdoors.com. Welcome to the family.
There they are. There they are. Ah, God, something spooked them. Was that a bear ground?
No, it was my stomach. I'm hungry.
Well, this turkey hunting's way overrated. Let's go down Kearney's and get us some of that roasted chicken they talk about.
You know what Mike says, 7 days without chicken makes 1 week. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. I'm all for that. You want a good home-cooked meal? Come to Lynn Garden Restaurant in Kingsport. You won't be disappointed.
And here's the proof.
Well, I get a call from Nathan, and he's telling me about this muzzleloader that shoots 3,200 feet per second. You know, you hear all kinds of tales and this and that, and he says, we need to meet this guy down at Greenville, and we're going to do a little advertisement for him. We're going to shoot some video and watch him blow up some stuff. Well, the man's name is Scott Boger. We get down there, and you know, I'm thinking 250 yards with a muzzleloader, 300, 400. I'm thinking, there's no way. And we start shooting this gun, and I'm telling you, we're shooting Pepsi bottles like this at 250 yards, and it ain't nothing but smoke. I mean, it's dead on. Then he shoots this deer at about 400 yards, and he just blows this deer up into smithereens.
Hey folks, we're out here in beautiful Tennessee today. We're going to be testing our Big Dawg Smokeless Muzzleloader. We've got a deer target about 250 yards downrange. We're going to show you the awesome power this gun possesses. It's time to feed the dog. Now you know why we call it the Big Dawg.
Man, you know, this is an awesome gun. Scott, would you care to tell us a little bit about this gun and how easy it is to shoot?
Sure. This is our Big Dawg Smokeless Muzzleloader. After many years of using conventional muzzleloaders, I knew there was more to be had. I basically took what was out there and eliminated every weak link in a modern muzzleloader. First of all, we eliminated the sabot, or the sabot some people call it, which you use to hold the bullet. The sabot will not hold up at a high velocity and it loses its integrity. The modern muzzleloaders usually use a 209 priming system. That was not the most efficient use of primers to light smokeless powder. I knew I had to use smokeless powder to get the performance I wanted. So we basically just took everything about muzzleloading and turned it upside down and built the most awesome muzzleloader you'll ever see. To get the terminal ballistics to be able to shoot extended ranges like we do, that required the use of the smokeless powder and eliminated the other weak links that we talked about. So we gave this muzzleloader an easy 500-yard kill range. It will actually do more, but for the average hunter, that means the deer that is usually too far is not far enough now. No deer is safe with this gun.
I believe that.
Woo! Big Dawg, pretty awesome, hey.
Believe it, guys. You need to check this out. You know, we get to know Karen and Dave Peterson from Greenville Outfitters, and they said, we got a lot of does down here on our property. Would you guys like to come down and kill one? And so, you know, me and Fess, we're up for any kind of adventure, so we said, sure. So we go down and we get in the blind, get the blind all set up, and we hunt that morning to no avail. We didn't see anything. So then we get to go back to Greenville Outfitters, and we spent some time with some people and ate some hot dogs and done some video and just hung out and had a great time. Well, it's time to go back that evening, and me and Fess are sitting there talking. We've not seen a deer all day and thinking, well, we're not going to get to try this Big Dawg muzzleloader out. Well, right at the time, about the time of day that the deer start moving, Fess looks up and said, here comes some does. And I'm thinking, oh boy, we're gonna get to try this sucker out. 250 yards now, and I'm not a big gun guy like I'm telling you, so I don't shoot a whole lot. But I had a good rest, and Fess said, you can make that shot. So he's always agging me on. So anyway, I pulled down on that doe, 250 yards. He said, I got her. I pulled the trigger, and man, she hits like a ton of brick. Big dog, baby. And you know, what more can I say about this muzzleloader and Scott Boger? This gun shoots a 45 caliber bullet at 3,200 feet per second. You know, guys, you guys that hunts with those big high-powered rifles, 300 Magnum, 30-06, you know, that's pushing as much as what you're shooting that rifle at. And can you imagine that big bullet hitting that deer? Man, it don't have a chance. Well, Again, we'd like to thank everybody from Big Dawg and thank Karen and Dave Peterson for letting us come down and take the doe. Right here's the end result of an all-day set. Memphis has been in that blind almost 200 yards away with the Big Dawg. I mean, you've seen it. She went down like a sack of taters. And we'd like to thank Scott for letting us use the Big Dawg. We're gonna have it out all week hunting with it this week. It's doe day here in Tennessee. We're gonna be back and forth Virginia, Tennessee. And man, this is gonna make some good back straps for the table. Fez, good job, buddy. Thanks again. We got him. We got him. We got him. Load this sucker up. We'll get in the truck. We got him. Let's load this in the 3B Outdoor truck and get back to Kingsport. Wow, what a great show. I told you it was going to be good. How about Clayton and Fess up there in Ohio on public hunting ground, rattling and grunting that big old buck, coming in over 200 yards? That goes to show you right there, if you'll put your time in, public hunting grounds can pay off. Then Clayton taking some doe over in Southwest Virginia. You know, as hunters, we all need to do our job and part in taking some does off of some lands to help our management program. And then how about me getting to shoot that Big Dawg Muzzleloader down there in Greenville, Tennessee? That was 250 yards. That bullet's traveling at 3,200 feet a second. Man, can you imagine the force that thing puts on? We have to thank Dave and Karen Peterson from Greenville Outfitters for letting us come down and helping them out with a little doe patrol. Well, that's it. That's a wrap. Join us again next week where Nathan's going to have you somewhere in an old muddy pond, gigging gar and jigging for carp. No, I'm just kidding you. I guarantee you have you on some big largemouth or big smallies. We're 3B Outdoor Television. Thanks for watching. Greenville, Tennessee with that Big Dawg Muzzleloader, man, that's 250,000 yards.